Many thanks for tuning in to this week's last edition of Primetime News as we unpack local, continental and global events unfolding around us. I'm Michael Madimba. Leading tonight's bulletin, the Namibia Statistics Agency received 101,009 applications for various field staff positions during the 2023 population and housing census slated for September, while 10,485 applications were received for office-based positions. Head of the agency Alex Shumafeni said they however only require about 13,000 suitably qualified persons to be employed on a temporary basis to carry out the work in the different phases of the census. Let's have a listen.
All census vacancies advertisements were sent out through various platforms such as the newspapers, the NSA website and through social media, and we have received a staggering 101,009 applications. Just to repeat the figure, 101,009 applications, which is 101,009 applications. These were received for various field staff positions, and then they had to be done through the NSA online recruitment system, which is linked to the Ministry of Labor's online recruitment system. There is no way you can receive those number of applications through hard copies. In fact, we were also anticipating that we will receive less than that, but these are the figures that we have. And then, in addition to the 101,000 applications that we have received, we had received an additional 10,485 for the office-based positions. Those ones were the field positions, and these ones, the 10,000 were for the field position. And those were, the 10,000 that we received is for 125 positions, and then the 101,000 applications are for the 13,000 positions that we have received.
On to our next story. Republican Party President Hank Marge on Thursday urged the Ministry of Education and school boards to reject the teaching of gender identity in primary schools. Marge told the media his party does not support the evil academic concept that pushes for the distribution of textbooks as well as teaching resources with explicit sex drawings to children at pre-primary and primary school levels. Andreas Thomas filed this insert.
Supporting these radicals pushing this evil critical race theory is the premature exposure, availability and distribution of books and resources with explicit sex drawings to the eyes of children as young as pre-primary and primary schools. And I want to urge the government and the school boards to look into this immediately and ensure that such literature be banned from our schools in Namibia and that it does not form part of any curriculum for pre-primary and primary schools. The Word of God urges us to train up our children in a way that they should go, that even when they are old, they will not depart from that. It states that what we allow and feed, figuratively speaking, our children at home and at school.
On to infrastructure development. NamWater held a groundbreaking ceremony for the raw water pipeline replacement project at Katima Mlilo on Thursday. The project will address the growing water demand and extend the supply of water to rural areas in order to provide clean drinking water to local communities. More on this report.
The pipeline is core to water supply in the Zambezi region as the town of Katima Mulilo. The community is serviced by the Katima Sibinda pipeline, Katima to Vukalo pipeline and Katima Linyanti pipeline would not receive water if the raw water pipeline is not functional. The project, executed at a cost of 2.4 million Namibian dollars, was officially launched by Zambezi Region Governor Lawrence Sampofu, who said supplying water to Katima Mulilo and surrounding areas in adequate amounts to acceptable quality had become a major concern and challenge to NamWater. The governor said water supply has been a major issue in Katima Mulilo, recalling that residents could attest to the endless water supply interruptions and associated inconveniences to the livelihoods and economy of the Zambezi capital. NAMWater Chief Executive Officer Abraham Nehemiah reassured the residents that the water from the Katima Mulilo scheme remains top quality and free from possible pollution, as was the concern with the old dilapidated reservoir covers that were in place. Reporting for Primetime News, Ishmael Mukuvonda.
We now switch attention to the Irongo region, where Regional Police Commander Commissioner Nicholas Kupembona recently issued a stern warning to people harboring and dealing with drugs, noting the police are aware of them and that the net is closing on them. Police in the Irongo region this week seized $1.5 million worth of cannabis at Swakopmund and Walvis Bay. More from this insert.
Are harboring this. We know them and we are coming for them. And they can expect us anytime. We will not rest.
No mercy.
No mercy. The ones who were on the ground, that they did a marvelous job, and we still appeal to the members of the public to assist us, to finish us with the information, to root out these drugs in our society. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Stay tuned for the business segment. Welcome to the Primetime Biz segment, where business and economics make headlines. The Namibia Statistics Agency has announced that the inflation rate decreased from 6.8% in July 2022 to 4.5% in July 2023. In the Namibia Consumer Price Index Bulletin issued on Thursday, it was revealed that during July 2023, the annual inflation rate within the Namibia Consumer Price Index framework stood at 4.5%, a notable drop from the 6.8% observed in July 2022.
The main drivers behind the annual inflation rate for July 2023 were food and non-alcoholic beverages, which made a significant contribution of 2.0 percentage points. Alcoholic beverages and tobacco contributed to 0.9 percentage points, and housing, water, electricity, gas and other fuels added to 0.7 percentage points. Specifically, the category of food and non-alcoholic beverages, constituting 16.5% of the Namibia Consumer Price Index basket, registered an annual inflation rate of 10.5% in July 2023, marking an increase from the 8.4% recorded in the corresponding period of 2022. In addition, on a monthly basis, the inflation rate for this category stood at minus 0.2% in July 2023, in contrast to the 0.0% recorded during the previous month. Meanwhile, it was highlighted that the transport category, accounting for 14.3% of the consumer basket, experienced a decline of 2.5% in July 2023 a notable decrease from the 20.9% in July 2022. Reporting for Primetime News, Diana Kauta.
Now, in its quest to support local entrepreneurship, Nedbank Namibia has contributed 100,000 Namibian dollars to the Namibia Investment Promotion and Development Board's High Potential Pool program.
Under the Know to Grow umbrella, the program aims to accelerate the growth trajectory of promising export-ready micro and small businesses through international business linkages, trade missions, and international trade fairs, coaching and mentoring, product testing, product certification and licensing, business modeled and process improvement as needed. At a media briefing on Thursday, Sam Ikela, Nedbank Namibia's head of small and medium enterprises, stated that by connecting into foreign markets and utilizing the power of global connections, small enterprises can genuinely realize their growth potential. Ikela said Nedbank's involvement in sectors such as green hydrogen implies that enterprises wishing to participate in the green energy transition can receive substantial assistance and guidance. Namibia Investment Promotion Development Executive Director for Small Medium Enterprise Development, Innovation and Acceleration, Dino Balotti, stated that its ambitious target is to empower 3,000 enterprises by the end of this year, and that this collaboration with Nedbank is an integral part of that vision, providing entrepreneurs with the tools they need to grow their businesses and expand their influence across the small-medium enterprise sector. Reporting for Primetime News, Ishmael Mukuvonda.
That concludes our top news segment for tonight. Up next is your weather forecast, followed by the top roundup. Welcome to Sport Planet, your go-to segment for all things sport in action. To all football fanatics, the English Premier League is back with a bang. Now, Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola said Thursday that last season's remarkable treble success was a once-in-a-lifetime achievement as he tried to lower expectations on the eve of a new campaign. City, beaten to become the first side to win 4 consecutive English top-flight titles, start the Premier League season away to Burnley later tonight. They will be favourites for every competition they enter, but Guardiola warned against a repeat of last term's stripes, which also saw City crowned champions of Europe for the first time as well as lifting the FA Cup. But the former Barcelona boss was rather more forthcoming about the prospect of facing a Burnley side managed by his former City captain, Vincent Kompany, who guided the Clarets back to the top flight at the first attempt. On to the FIFA Women's World Cup. Australia coach Tony Gustafsson says keeper Sam Kerr will start against France in Saturday's Women's World Cup quarter-final, fully fit after a calf injury. The striker got her first minutes at the tournament as a late substitute in the 2-0 win over Denmark and the last 16 on Monday. The home fans are desperate to see the Chelsea striker start against France in Brisbane, but that would mean Gustafsson changing a winning side. The victor will meet Colombia or England in the last 4.
If Sam is fit to play 90 minutes, she is starting. There's not even a question. And the team knows it. We're talking about Sam Kerr here. Whether she is ready to play 90 minutes plus extra time, that's to be decided tonight. But there's no question whatsoever that if she is, she's starting.
Stay tuned for your sports roundup. We've come to the end of tonight's and indeed this week's broadcast. Many thanks for having cruised with me during the course of this week, and much appreciated for your viewership. Do make a date with my colleague Salima Shemwefeleni Masipa on Monday as he holds the fort. Before I sign out, a kind reminder to follow the prompts on the bottom right of your screen to subscribe, like and share our content. We will continuously strive to deliver content that resonates with you, our audience. From myself, Michael Medimba, and my zestful production crew, wishing you a blessed weekend. Good night.